taking off a 2011 Dodge Nitro 4x4 drive shaft. All right, so on the very back right there, you have 4 bolts that goes to the differential. You take those off, no problem. You get up to here to this one, you see how it has that little pine in there. It goes in that little tiny, that little hole right there. They created this so that there's no water that gets into the transfer case, and it creates a permanent seal. So this actually proved to be a little bit difficult to back off. Normally you could just kind of slide it right off. I'm sitting here kind of tapping on it, trying not to damage that drive shaft. But what you have to do is get yourself a little tiny thing, because it covers about like that much in the hole. So you have to get something small, pry it out just a little bit, get enough leverage in there. If it's even more rusted, it's going to be a lot more difficult. So after you get enough room in there, you want to get yourself a little pry bar. You get in there, pry it out after taking those bolts off. And that's how you take out a drive shaft on a Dodge Nitro. If you haven't seen my last video about Loctite, this is exactly what I was stating on my last video. It's just that you have this gap in between here where there's no threads. So you only need about that much to cover for Loctite on there. So the thickness of this, which is the thread depth, to actually go to keep that held in. This car is going to be for my son. And, you know, if you ever have a chance, it may take some time, but it's a lot cheaper in the long run than buying a brand new car. This one kind of proved to stand the test of time, except for the rust spots. If you haven't seen my other videos, go back on there, and if you have a chance, go ahead, subscribe, like, and comment on what you ever had to deal with on a drive shaft.